Hello, hello. Hi guys, how you going? I'm sorry I'm running a little bit late. I am a mum and I am still trying to get my kids to sleep. So you can hear my son sort of pacing up down in the hallway there with his iPad. So I've got 2 down, 2 to go. So you will hear. I can see that a few people are watching in the corner. Hi Nicole, how are you going? How are you? I'm going to wait until I can see some more comments pop up. I might not be able to read them all because I am blind without my glasses. But when I put my glasses on, it reflects and you can't see anything, so it's kind of weird. So as you pop on, if you could say hello, if you could let me know where you're watching from, whether you're in Australia or if you're in New Zealand, I'd love to know. I'm a little bit nervous about this. This is the first time I've had such a big audience, so I'm a little bit nervous, but also really, really excited. So thank you for joining me. Just wait a few more moments, but I won't keep you too long. Oh, I'm so glad you're good. I hope you had a great day. I've had a very, very long day. Very long day, but I am most excited to be here right now. This is what I've been looking forward to all day. Okay, I can see that a couple more people are on, so I'm just going to dive right into it. My name is Sarah Sadia. I'm a green status presenter with Unique. I've been with Unique for about 2.5 years, a little bit just over 2.5 years. And I must say, hey Jody, how are you? I must say it's actually completely transformed my life. And I know that sounds super cheesy and super weird. And everyone just goes, yeah, sure, you all say that. But I can honestly tell you. And the reason that I say that is because just yesterday or just the day before, I was looking at the very first selfie that I posted with Unique compared to the selfie that I posted of myself a couple of days ago. And I barely recognized that girl right from the beginning. Hey Amanda, how are you, beautiful? I barely recognize that girl not because of the makeup or not because of the crazy hair or not because of all the things, but the confidence that I could see in my face that I didn't have those many months ago. Hey Narelle, oh great, I can see you all popping on there, so that's really good news. So as I said, my name is Sarah. I am a very, very busy mum of 4 children. I have 4 babies. Hey Tiffany, I have 4 babies ranging from 17, nearly 18. She's just finishing off her HSC at the moment. She's got 1 more exam to go and then she's done skis with school. I have my son Rowan, who you can hear pacing up and down in the hallway here with his iPad. Rowan is 16 and Rowan has autism. He attends a special support school locally and he is the light of my life and I adore him, but he is super hard work some days. I also have 2 younger children. So I have Emily, who's just turned 10, and I have Ellie, who is 7 and has a broken arm at the moment. So lots of exciting, dramatic things happening around here all the time. I have done many, many different things with my life. I'm 42 years old, so I've had lots of time around the block. I've been a hairdresser, which I really, really enjoyed for the social aspect and for the creative aspect, but I really didn't like the super, super long hours, the lower pay, and all those time spent on my feet. I've also been a teacher. I have a teaching degree, a Bachelor of Education. I love being around children and I love training and I love teaching and supporting people, but I found myself really restricted in a Department of Education kind of environment, so that didn't really suit me either. When my son was diagnosed with autism when he was 18 months, thanks. You know what? I'll get to that in a minute. I'm actually a really introverted person. I overcompensate by talking constantly, but I'm a really, really introverted person. So this is kind of nerve-wracking for me. When my son, hey Amanda, hey, are you beautiful? When my son was 18 months, he was diagnosed with autism, and my whole life shifted in that moment. Everything that I thought I wanted, all the things that I thought I needed, completely transformed, and I began studying disability work and support work and advocacy in that moment. And that's what I had been doing with my life completely and solely up until about 18 months ago. I worked really hard on it. I love it. And it's something that's still very, very important to me. I also have my own disability. I sometimes forget to talk about that because I don't see it that way, but I have an autoimmune condition which affects my mobility. It affects my spine, it affects my hips and my pelvis. So some days are really, really great and I can walk and I can dance and I can do stuff. Other days are really not so great and I can't walk without a walking stick, or I can't walk at all. To put things in perspective, 4 years ago I ran the City to Surf. Today I can't walk to the front door without a walking stick. So it's been a bit of a progression in the last 4 years. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I am so tired. I've had a really big day. So thank God for good makeup and good lighting, right? Yeah, so I have dramatically reduced my ability to walk and move and to be employed in the last 2 years in particular. I had to reduce my hours at work, which was a really, really difficult thing for me to do. I am super independent. I'm married, I have a wonderful husband, but even when our first child was born, I was married and divorced. We have 2 children together now. I went back to work full time and he stayed home. So I've always been really driven in the workplace, really driven in my ability to earn and my ability to support my family. It's always been something that I've had a really strong urge to do. So when I found that I was not able to do that anymore, that was really difficult for me. That was really super difficult for me. I had tried a few other direct marketing companies, but none of them kind of suited me because they needed me to be in home in parties, or they needed to be at markets, or I needed to be in all these places, and my body just sometimes doesn't keep up with that. So that didn't work for me. Also, the fact that my son doesn't like to go different places, it's really difficult to get childcare for 4 children. So being almost completely run online was what really spoke to me. That was super important for me, and it was actually the real game changer for me. So I needed a flexible work, and I needed something that's going to suit my lifestyle and my family. I suppose the biggest fear about doing something like this was that I didn't look like all the other girls. So you look on YouTube and you look on TikTok and you look on Instagram and you see makeup artists and you see people selling makeup, and they don't all look like me, which was a little bit confronting at first. So I'm older, I'm 42. I've got the wrinkles, I've got the lines, I've got the experience. I'm a big girl, there's no hiding it. I'm a big curvy girl. I'm also, I just didn't have that look that other people did. So that was something that I wasn't confident about at first. Hey Charlie, how are you? So I think one of the biggest rewards for me doing this business was that change in the way that I look at myself and the way that I love myself and how I am. Like I said, going back to that very first selfie that I posted to going and looking at what I can do now, the confidence that I see in my face, I can't believe that girl is me. I can't believe that girl is me, and I can't believe it took till I was 42 to find the thing that would make me shine like that. This is something that I wished had fallen into my lap years ago, that I'd taken a chance on and would have worked through then. So the biggest reward has been that self-confidence, the personal development and growth that comes alongside with that. There are photos of me now, which is really nice. 2.5 years ago, if I was scrolling through my Facebook newsfeed, you'd see pictures of my kids and you'd see pictures of my husband, the dogs, what I ate for dinner that night, but you wouldn't see a picture of me. So now when my children and my children's children and my great-grandchildren look back on pictures of me, they're going to say, "Damn, Nana was smoking hot." because they could see pictures of me and, all done up and on Facebook and all out there for the world to see. It's actually a huge leap for me forward, and I'm super, super grateful for that to have happened. Also, the friendships that I've made. I've noticed some names popping up here and love hearts popping up here. from the most incredible women all around the country, through Australia and New Zealand and all over the world that I've met along this journey. I've made friends that I never would have met otherwise if I had not done this business, and also had the opportunity to travel. So I had never been outside of Australia up until very, very recently, when I travelled to America for our latest convention, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. I absolutely loved it. I think, oh hang on, I've got another stick. Yes, darling, what's wrong? They have a dad and he's sitting right there, but for some reason they're going to go, okay, go and find daddy. You're not feeling well? Okay, go and find dad. Right, go and find dad. Dad's in the lounge room, but that's okay. I'll just keep going, shall I? Mum life, yeah, it never ends. So I have kind of built my brand and my business in a non-specific way. I've had lots of training from people that I love and respect. I have lots of mentors, but I guess the most important thing is that I've been unapologetically me. I'm weird. Oh, they always come to Mum. Honestly, I've had them come to me in the shower and I'm like, you passed 4 other people on the way to get to me naked. What do you think I can do for you here? It's always, if anybody's watched any of my live videos, if my kids don't pop up in it, then there's something wrong. Even if it is like 9 o'clock at night. Anyway, so I've built my brand as unapologetically me. I like to consider that I'm pretty authentic. What you see is what you get. You meet me in real life, this is what I'm like. If you meet me online, this is what I'm like. I'm a bit of a weirdo. I'm a little bit sweary. I'm a total mess. My life is on fire most of the time. I am an introvert, but being online, there's a comfort in the distance between my reality and Facebook land. So I know some people think that, oh, I'm not confident, I'm not very strong, but actually being online, is there something really unique about the way, pardon the pun, unique about the way that you can connect with people in that way. So I think that's something really, really important to try. Anyway, I joined this business for a discount on my makeup, and somehow, with some hard work and some great friendships and some great mentors, I have turned this into a full-time job for me. I now no longer work in my business that I was in before. But I still work entirely for myself. I have this is my full-time job, and my disability support work is my side hustle, because the tide has shifted towards that level of success. I expect that success to continue. I expect that success to continue as long as I am enthusiastic and connected with my audience and with my friendships. I know that even on my worst day, when I am too sore to get out of bed, that I can still run my business and I can still make money to support my family, no matter what. No matter where in the world I am, no matter what's going on, no matter how my legs are working or not working, I am still going to be able to support my family and do what I need to do. Not just for them, but for me as well. Because that's really important, to have something that's just for you, something that you can grow and say, I did this, this was me. Well, I hope that made sense. I'm sorry I can't read all the comments right now. I'm going to pop my glasses back on because I am an old lady, and I'm going to scroll back through them later. So if you have any questions about this business, if you have any questions about or any doubts that you would like to chat about openly, I'm happy to answer any of those questions openly and honestly in the inbox. So let me know what they are below. But thank you for joining me. I really, really appreciate this opportunity, and thank you for all your support. Mwah. Bye guys. Bye.